Once upon a time there was a big forest. The forest was very green and beautiful. Many different animals lived there together. The sun came up early in the morning. The sky turned from black to blue. The birds began to sing their songs. They sat high in the tall trees. Their songs woke up the other animals. A little rabbit opened his eyes. His name was Benny. Benny had long, soft ears. He had a small pink nose. He lived in a hole under a tree. Benny was very hungry this morning. He hopped out of his warm home. The grass was wet with dew. It felt cold on his feet. He looked for fresh carrots to eat. He saw a patch of green grass. He started to eat his breakfast. Nearby, a squirrel ran down a tree. The squirrel's name was Sammy. Sammy had a big bushy tail. He was looking for nuts. He found an acorn on the ground. He picked it up with his hands. He ate it very quickly. Sammy saw Benny eating grass. "Good morning, Benny," said Sammy. "Good morning, Sammy," said Benny. "The sun is warm today," said Sammy. "Yes, it is a beautiful day," said Benny. Suddenly they heard a loud sound. Thump, thump, thump. The ground shook a little bit. A big animal was coming. It was Ella the elephant. Ella was the biggest animal there. She was gray and very strong. She had big ears and a long trunk. She walked slowly through the forest. She was going to the river. "Hello, little friends," said Ella. Her voice was deep and kind. "Hello, Ella," said the rabbit and squirrel. "Are you going to swim?" asked Benny. "Yes, it is hot," said Ella. "I want to cool down," she said. Ella walked to the Blue River. The water was clear and cool. She put her trunk in the water. She sprayed water on her back. It looked like a shower. She felt very happy and fresh. A green frog sat on a rock. The frog watched the big elephant. "Ribbit, ribbit," said the frog. He jumped into the water, too. He swam very fast with his legs. High above, a monkey was watching. His name was Milo. Milo was funny and energetic. He had a long tail. He liked to jump from tree to tree. He saw some yellow bananas. They looked sweet and delicious. He picked a banana and peeled it. He ate it in 3 bites. He threw the peel on the ground. "Oops," thought Milo. "I should pick that up." He went down and cleaned his mess. Animals must keep the forest clean. Milo wanted to play a game. He looked for his friends. He saw a colorful parrot. The parrot was red and blue. She was sitting on a branch. "Hello, Polly," said Milo. "Hello, Milo," repeated Polly. Polly could talk like a human. "Do you want to play?" asked Milo. "Play, play, play!" squawked Polly. They played tag in the trees. Milo was fast, but Polly could fly. They laughed and made noise. Below them, a deer was sleeping. The deer had brown fur. She had big, gentle eyes. The noise woke her up. She stood up on her thin legs. She listened to the forest sounds. She heard the monkey laughing. She walked to a quiet place. She wanted to find some berries. She found a bush with red berries. They were sweet and tasty. A butterfly flew past her nose. The butterfly was orange and black. It landed on a yellow flower. The deer watched the butterfly. It was very peaceful and quiet. Suddenly, the sky changed color. The blue sky turned gray. Big clouds covered the sun. The wind began to blow. The leaves on the trees moved. "It is going to rain," said Benny. He wiggled his nose. "I must go home," he said. Sammy the squirrel ran up his tree. He hid in his hole. Milo the monkey stopped playing. He sat under a big leaf. It was like a green umbrella. Ella the elephant did not mind. She liked the water, but she walked under a tree. The first raindrops fell down. Plip, 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 plop. Then the rain fell faster. It was a summer storm. The forest became wet and shiny. The sound of rain was loud. Thunder made a big boom. The animals stayed safe and dry. They waited for the storm to stop. The frog was very happy. He loved the rain very much. He hopped in the mud puddles. The rain lasted for 1 hour. Then the clouds moved away. The sun came out again. The forest smelled fresh and clean. Water dropped from the leaves. A beautiful rainbow appeared. It had 7 bright colors. "Look at the sky," said Milo. All the animals looked up. "It is magic," said the deer. The animals came out of hiding. They were hungry again. It was time for lunch. A lion woke up from his nap. He was the king of the forest. He had a big golden mane. He stretched his strong legs. He gave a small roar. He was not angry. He was just sleepy. He walked to a high rock. He sat down and watched the forest. He saw the elephant at the river. He saw the birds in the sky. He felt proud of his home. The zebra walked by the rock. The zebra had black and white stripes. She was eating green grass. She saw the lion and stopped. The lion did not move. "I am not hungry," said the lion. The zebra walked away slowly. She was safe for now. The afternoon sun was hot. Many animals took a nap. The forest was quiet again. Bees flew from flower to flower. They were making sweet honey. Ants marched in a long line. They were working very hard. They carried food to their home. They were small but strong. A turtle walked on the path. He was very, very slow. He carried his house on his back. He was never in a hurry. Slow and steady, thought the turtle. He passed a sleeping lizard. The lizard was green and brown. He lay on a warm stone. He needed the sun to be warm. The day started to end. The sun began to go down. The sky turned orange and pink. The shadows became longer. The air became cooler. The birds stopped singing. They flew back to their nests. It was time to rest. Benny the rabbit hopped home. He found his warm hole. His family was there too. They huddled together to sleep. Sammy the squirrel found his nuts. He ate one last snack. Then he curled up his tail. Milo climbed high in his tree. He found a safe branch. He closed his tired eyes. Ella the elephant stood still. She slept while standing up. Her baby stood next to her. The lion went back to his cave. He lay down on the soft dirt. The forest became dark. The moon came up in the sky. It was a full white moon. Many stars shined brightly. The night animals woke up. An owl opened its big eyes. "Hoo, hoo," said the owl. It flew silently in the dark. A bat flew out of a cave. It looked for bugs to eat. A wolf howled at the moon. "A woo," sang the wolf. But the day animals were asleep. They were dreaming happy dreams. They dreamed of green grass. They dreamed of sweet fruit. They dreamed of warm sun. The forest was peaceful at night. The wind blew softly. The river flowed quietly. Everyone was safe in their home. Tomorrow would be a new day. The sun would rise again. The birds would sing again. Benny would hop again. But for now, it was night. Sleep is good for everyone. It helps you grow strong. It gives you energy for tomorrow. Good night, Benny the rabbit. Good night, Sammy the squirrel. Good night, Milo the monkey. Good night, Ella the elephant. Good night, Big Lion. Good night to all the friends. The forest is sleeping now. Silence is everywhere. Only the crickets sing. Chirp, chirp, chirp. They sing a lullaby. The world is calm. The story of the day is done. Nature rests for a while. We can learn from animals. They live simply. They do not worry. They enjoy the moment. They help each other. They share the forest. Let us sleep too. Close your eyes now. Imagine the green forest. Imagine the blue river. Feel the warm sun. Smell the fresh rain. See the bright stars. Thank you for listening. This was a story of a day. A simple day in the forest. With friends big and small. Living happy and free. Good night and sweet dreams.